Hey guys, what's up? I just want to say I'm doing a story time, and this is a very sensitive story time. You will realize that I am not editing this video. I will not look back on this video and edit it. I won't do anything specific to it. No cuts, no nothing, just me and the camera. So today I'm doing a story time on losing a father to suicide. I just want to put a little disclaimer to this video. If you're feeling upset, destroyed, hurt, mad, anything that could hurt you in any way, shape, or form, go get help, guys. And run away from those bad thoughts. Okay, run far, far away from them, because they're nothing but good. Alright, and sorry guys, I'm trying to get my computer straight. And not only run, but make sure you get help. Okay. And not only that, but just tell somebody. Okay, there's my disclaimer to this video. I also just want to say rest in peace to my father, Jerry DeZiel. I love you, and I'll always love you. And you are the best father that any child could ever ask for. Sorry if you hear my phone. I'm using it as a light because I have no setup here at this house. So let's get into the story time. A couple of keynotes. My father passed away 9 days after my 9th birthday. My birthday is March 23rd. I'm currently 18, turning 19. This takes place in Richmond, Virginia. And here's my story on suicide. So, one day I remember, well, a little bit of backstory. My father was a good man. No matter what I say in this story, this is just a later bad part of his life, but he was a good man. He was one of the best fathers that any child could ever ask for. Okay. We lived in an apartment in Ashland, Virginia. Wasn't even an apartment, it was a motel. Okay. And I was in school, and so was my brother Justin. Y'all might see him in my future videos because he's moving in. Awesome. So, basically, I was 8 at the time that I'm telling this story, but I turned 9, then my dad passed away. But as 8 and younger, whatever. Wait, before I get into the story, I hate that I'm not editing this, but before I get too far into this story, I just want to say most of the stuff I was told when I got older. I went through therapy, and when I was in therapy, I was told this stuff from my mother and family members. Okay, some stuff I do remember, and I will say I remember such and such and such, but if I don't say that, it was told to me. Okay, I did not witness anything. Alright, just saying that. My father was not the man to do it in front of his kids. So, basically, let me get right into the story. So, I was going to school, and my dad worked for a steel company, construction company, and, up in that area. And if you ever been to Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, he helped build the Dark Castle there. That's pretty cool. And, basically what happened was, my father was doing heavy drugs. He was bad stuff. I can't specify. I know he did smoke marijuana. I'm not saying that can kill you, but I'm just saying it's something he did. And he did a lot more stuff that I cannot specify because I do not want to give false details. And he was strong, though. He was a strong man. And I'm going to get right into the story of right into the plot of the day that he passed away. So woke up. It was a normal school day. Usually my dad was already gone to work by the time us kids woke up. My mom woke us up. And just to let y'all know, we were a struggling family. We didn't have it all. We were living in a motel. My mom was working multiple jobs, she was the man of the house, more or less. She was doing everything for the kids and even for my dad, okay? So, woke up, getting ready for school, blah, 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 go to school. My dad was already gone at this point in which I'm going to school. Go to school, have a good day. This part I remember. I remember coming up on the bus, and when you're young, the bus pulled up like right into the motel, and it was basically like a U-shaped motel like that, and the bus basically parked right there, and all of us kids would get off or whatever and go to our motel or whatever. And my mom met us out there. I don't remember if she usually met us out there or if this was something peculiar, but I think there was some family there. I'm not 100% sure, but something I knew as a child that something was up. Something was not right. Something didn't feel right. There was like people there, or my dad's friends there, or there was something going on that was not right. Here's the part of the video where if you do not like sensitive things, I would leave, because I kind of have to tell what happened to spread a point. Okay? That morning, apparently, my dad had hung himself in the forest or tree line behind the motel. I don't remember who found him, if it was my mom or if it was cops or if it was some bystander. I do not know. My dad was obviously already gone, pronounced dead at the scene, I was told. Yeah. So my mom basically sat us down. I think my brother was there too. And I guess told us that Daddy wasn't coming back home. Or I thought, maybe I started to wonder. I don't remember this part exactly, and I wasn't really told this. But as far as my memory goes, I just remember being told, Daddy's not coming home, or something had happened. I think I was told something had happened or whatever. Of course, my mother, as a 9-year-old, did not tell me that my dad killed himself. Okay, so don't get the wrong impression of my mom. She did not say that at all. I think she just said something had happened. I don't even remember. She told me that he had passed away. And basically, when fast forward a couple days, getting ready for the funeral, and I remember going to the funeral. Yes, going in, I do not. Nothing scars you more than seeing your father in a casket at 9 years old. At this point, I had just turned 9. He passed away 9 days after my 9th birthday. Nobody expects a 9-year-old to be prepared for something like that. My brother was a little bit older. I think he was 12. He was 12 or had just turned 12 or was getting ready to turn 13, something like that. But he was a bit older, and he knew what was going on. He was not told that, he killed himself. But he was more aware of the situation, per se. I had never been to a funeral before, more or less. Someone as close as my father. And nobody expects a 9-year-old to be ready for something like that. I went inside of the funeral for the viewing of the body. I don't remember if that was before or after the service, but I did go in there for the viewing. But I left. My aunt Jackie went outside with me because I couldn't sit there anymore. I just remember looking over into the casket like I had to be picked up or something. I remember looking over and like feeling him, and he was cold. My dad did have a turtleneck on, but obviously I did not know why. That was the normal wear of my father. And I remember his body was really cold. Of course, no one tells a 9-year-old when someone passes away that their body's going to be cold. No one tells a 9-year-old that. And his eyes were shut and it just looked like he was sleeping. Peaceful as ever. It looked like he didn't even struggle. And that's as much as I remember about my dad passing away. I remember family coming up afterwards and at the funeral and stuff. And I remember being with my aunt. I remember his friend Kenny coming by. I remember things like that. But I don't really remember my dad as much, which kills me. It kills me every day inside that I don't remember my dad that much. I have brief memories. My oldest brother Shane tells me some memories because that was his father too. My brother Justin, it wasn't his biological father, but it was his male figure in life. And things just got too heavy at one point. Fast forward a few years, and I started getting really depressed. I had either like just found out that he had committed suicide or something, I don't know. But my whole family was going through some stuff, and I ended up having to go to therapy. I started out with in-home treatment where a lady came to my house, and then when she left I ended up going to outpatient. Gonna keep all that stuff secret. It's just something that I never tell about myself, but something that's happened. I have had to go through things like that. I've had to go through main struggles. I've moved from the motel, obviously. We moved pretty much as soon as it happened. We moved to South Carolina. Well, I finished out the school year and then we moved to South Carolina. I've moved several times. And I find that later on in life, a lot of people struggle with suicide. Hold on, guys. I'm not editing this, but I need to get something to drink. Okay. So through life, I've realized a lot of people struggle with suicide. A lot of people struggle with depression. A lot of people struggle with anxiety. And ever since I've gotten old enough to realize, I've done nothing but want to help people, want to be a good person. I want to go in the military, and that's taken after my stepdad. My dad was not in the military, but I've always wanted to do good for somebody. I've wanted to be like that look up to person. Guys, suicide is not a right answer. I'm just gonna put it out there. Suicide is not the right answer. I'm done with the story now. Now I'm one-on-one. Okay, just talking straight from the heart. No memories, no nothing. Don't even let your brain go down that road. A lot of people say, oh, I can't help it, I can't help it. I couldn't help it at one point either, but I'm still here on this earth, still living. I'm still doing what I have to do in everyday life, making my Father up in heaven proud of me. Don't ever say you can't do something, especially don't say that you can't live. Everyone has a right to live on this earth. And I promise, taking your life is not the answer, because you make all your friends, peers, and family lives harder. I know that was never my father's intentions. The only thing that goes through people's mind is, oh, I just want this pain to end, and I want this to happen, I want this to happen, I'm just tired of being hurt. Guess what? When you go, you cause a lot more hurt than you think. Okay? Take it from someone who knows. If you've never dealt with anyone or anything to do with suicide, then you might not know what I'm talking about, or you maybe do. Maybe you went through a depression stage. But if you're still here on this earth, give yourself a pat on the back because you deserve it. If you fought that evil devil on your shoulder, congratulations, okay? That's a really good thing. Because a lot of people do not make it to see their 18th birthday, their 20th birthday, their 21st birthday, their whatever birthday. Some people don't make it past like 13. The death rate is going skyrocketing the lower the ages. And to me it hurts because I've done nothing but wanted to put out a positive input on people. And I feel like it's time to take a stand on bullying, on suicide, on depression, on anything. Get out in your community and do something. Talk to somebody. Be someone's friend. Stop trying to put everyone down. This is starting to turn into a bullying video, which will be a whole nother video that I'm going to record. But stop putting your friends down. Your so-called friends. Stop putting people you don't even know down. Stop arguing over social media because you don't know what that person behind the computer is thinking or doing or could do. Think about that. If you do come up as a prime suspect in a suicide thing, you will be charged. Now on the flip side, if you are depressed, being bullied to a point of depression, bad anxiety, suicidal thoughts, harming yourself or wanting to harm other people, stop and breathe and listen to my voice for a second. When you leave this earth, you're gone. And there's no turning back. Once you're gone, you're gone. And I promise you, the pain does not end. All you do is pass it on to someone else. So with that being said, I leave you with this. Do not go and think that suicide is the answer, or making someone else's pain worse than yours being the answer, because you're wrong. And #stand. #stand. Stand up for one another. Stand up for yourself. And you'll see that you make it a lot more further in life. And I promise you, keep living. That's when the pain, suffering, and depression ends. Bye guys, this story time is over, and I hope you really listen to my voice. If you made it to the end of this video, give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment down below. Anything. I always respond to comments, so just comment down below and let me know. Have you ever struggled? Have you ever made someone else's life worse? Have you ever bullied someone and felt horrible about it? Because I guarantee you feel bad about it. But be on the lookout for more videos, and Maceo should be the next one to upload. I'm about to message him right now, let him know that this video is processing. Bye guys, I love you. Stay safe. Be good. Till next time. Bye.